I think we are live. I need to find my stuff here. Some days I'm like super productive and organized, and other days it just does not turn out like that. Okay. So we are talking about um, why the first 10 minutes matters. Okay. Need to get to my notes. We got a lot to cover today. Okay, so if you feel like your mornings are chaos, this is going to change your life. It's just going to change everything. It's going to change how you think about your day. It's going to get you off on the right foot. You're just going to be better off by listening to this, implementing what I'm going to be talking about. Um, the first 10 minutes of the day, super important. It's going to set the tone for everything else that follows. It's not just the emotion or the emotional aspect, but the neurological aspect too. So we've all heard of decision fatigue, right? It's very real. Every decision that you make, it pulls your mental energy reserves. I don't know about you, but I have very limited capacity. I feel like if I am around high energy people, my energy gets drained, or bigger crowds, my energy gets drained. My gosh, I did a podcast when I first started out. I recorded my first couple podcasts. Actually, I think I recorded one podcast, and it was like I just needed to crawl into bed. And that took out so much energy from me. So, um, so making decisions, it can cause fatigue, and we make thousands upon thousands of decisions every day. No wonder we're drained. The more decisions that you make earlier in the day, like what you wear, what to eat, how you respond to that, it's the faster your focus tanks. Sorry, I have like so many thoughts running through my mind right now. I'm just trying to pick the right one and talk to you about it. So it's not just about choices, though. It's how you enter your day. If your nervous system starts the day in fight or flight, which I'm sure a lot of us have our system starting in fight or flight. I know I was totally guilty of that. That's where we roll over right away in the morning. We're scrolling, we're panicking, we're thinking about our day. It sets the tone for how our body and mind are going to respond the rest of the day. Those few seconds or few minutes after you wake up, as soon as you open your eyes, it's like, okay, I'm either going to be stepping foot on the right path and starting my day appropriately, or I'm going to go into like panic mode because I'm scrolling social media, watching the news. The news is all dread. It's all like doom and gloom type stuff. So, um, how you start your day, super important. But you want to start it with an intentional calm. And that's going to tell your brain and body that you're safe, you're grounded, it's okay, you're going to be leading the day. So, I personally, I'm a mom, I'm a business owner. I don't have time for like a 3 hour or even, my gosh, or even a half hour or an hour like morning routine. I know we see a lot of the influencers online. They project, to me, I could be totally wrong, but to me it projects this like the highlight reel. That's what I call it. It's the highlight reel because they show this picture perfect way to start your day, and there are no trip ups. Everything is perfect. And I mean, honestly, that's just my opinion. It's not real life because things happen. You got kids, that throws in like gas on the fire. Okay. So we need to be very intentional with our time. And if you only have 5 minutes, take 5 minutes. If you have 10 minutes or 15 minutes, take those 10 or 15 minutes, whatever works for you. It does not have to be 30 minutes. It doesn't have to be an hour every day. It doesn't need to be like this big to do type thing. It can be as simple as just when you sit up, when you get out of bed, just sit on the edge of your bed. Or my gosh, even do it with your eyes closed while you're laying in bed. It's that easy. Just place a hand on your heart, a hand on your belly, excuse me, hand on your heart, a hand on your belly, and just take some deep, intentional breaths. Do some box breathing. So you're breathing in peace and then you breathe out stress. It's going to tell your body that you're okay, you're grounded, you're safe. It's okay to be in that rest mode. And then you can either say a prayer, you can say like a meditation, or just a phrase or a word. I like to pray in the mornings. I feel like that's what gets me off on the right foot. My day is so much better because now I'm aligning my day with God's will for me. So that's how I start my day. And then next, that's super important, hot water and lemon, or if you don't like hot water, just do room temp water, but not cold. It's going to be shock to your system. So water, light, and movement. So hot water and lemon, or just room temp water with a splash of lemon or lime you can do. And then make sure you're getting out, sitting in the sun, soaking up that vitamin D, and then maybe go for a light walk. You can take a bike ride around the neighborhood, whatever you want to do. Do some yoga poses, do some stretching, do some Pilates, whatever you need to do just to move your body a little bit. It's going to wake it up. So I start my day. I'm guilty. I could say, "Oh, I don't touch my phone. I don't check notifications. I don't check email. I do everything perfectly, blah blah blah." And that would be BS, but I'm super transparent. So I'm telling you what I do. As soon as I wake up, do some box breaths. And when I'm ready, say a morning prayer. And I'm not doing vain repetitions. It's nothing like that. I'm actually praying that God guides me, He leads me on the day, and that my focus and productivity will be in alignment with His will for me that day. So it's just a conversation between me and God, and you can talk about whatever you want. But I love the Bible verse, and I don't remember what it is. Um, in all situations, all circumstances, and don't quote me on this, but just paraphrasing, in all situations, all circumstances, pray. You should be praying every day. You should be praying throughout the day. Just, oh my gosh, as many decisions or choices that we have to make. Praying, it's going to give you clarity. Big believer on that. So, how I start my day, as soon as I wake up, do some deep breathing, maybe some box breaths. I do pray, and then I check my phone. I have been doing this for years. I don't do the like the doom scrolling. I'm not just aimlessly scrolling through, wasting half hour or even an hour. It's just real quick. I just check my notifications. I check to see if there are any updates on social media, and I check my email. That's it. I don't respond to anybody. I just check it. So that's how I start my day. Like I said, to be totally honest with you. So, um, what I want you to remember though is how you feel in those first 10 minutes. And it's going to decide how you lead the rest of the day. So, start your day from a place of calm, a place of grounding, balance, positivity. Um, what you think, it will come out at some point in some way or another. If you're constantly positive and thinking the best of every situation and trying to see the brighter side of things, you're going to be just so much happier. Your day is going to be so much better because those things, you're going to be looking for that positivity. Now, on the other hand, if you start your day with some doom scrolling or binging the news, getting all that negativity fed to your mind, it's going to make an impact on your body, in your mind, on your heart. And it's probably, not all the time, but probably going to set you on a different path for that day. So you might be a little bit more stressed throughout the day. Maybe, maybe not, but you may be a little bit more stressed throughout the day. You might notice more negative things happening. Or if you pull, like, as an example, my dad, love him, he's 75, but we get up to a stop sign and he like throws his hands up. Oh, dang it all. figures. I get up here and then there's loads of people. There weren't any cars coming before. But that's how his mind goes. It's like everything is happening to him. And I just gently remind him, Dad, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Because who knows, if you would have been able to go at the time that you wanted to, it could, maybe there was an accident that God is protecting you from. Like we're all in the car. So maybe he's just protecting all of us. But try to see things in a positive light, and it's probably going to make you feel a little bit better throughout the day. So let's see what is next. So with the phone, don't scroll. If you do want to check your phone in the morning, go for it. Just don't doom scroll. Like make it intentional. Set yourself a timer on your phone if you need to, so that you're not wasting an hour of your life right away in the morning. I want you to choose how you want to feel and then just give yourself like 10 minutes to lead with that. If your brain feels pulled in like 1,000 different directions, this one word reset, it's going to anchor you. So pick just one word, and I want that to be your word for the day. So be very intentional with that. I don't want you to think about your goals for the day. This isn't about like a vision board. It's just like one word. Don't overthink it. Just pick one word and write it down. That one word, it's going to shape how you show up today. It's going to be your filter, your rhythm. It's going to be your reset button. So some of my go-to words are peace and present, light, bold, simple, easy, mindful, intentional. So those are just some examples. Come up with your own word, steal one of mine. I don't really care. Let's see. Next, I want to talk to you about the non-negotiables that don't overwhelm. This is something that you're just going to be doing as a non-negotiable every day. So your morning routine, it shouldn't feel like a checklist. It should just be something that just comes naturally to you. So this is where a lot of people get stuck. We think that a morning routine, it has to be perfect. Or it's not worth doing. It's like that all or nothing mentality. We need to ditch that. We got to get rid of that. So the all or nothing mentality, it's a big fat lie. You don't need a 12-step process to feel aligned. Okay, that's the good thing. I want you to list out 3 non-negotiables that you can do every single day. So maybe it is one of your non-negotiables is within the first 5 minutes, you have hot water and lemon. Okay, that's a good non-negotiable. You can do that anywhere. Okay, that one's not hard. Maybe another non-negotiable is you get outside for stretching and vitamin D. So maybe that's just 10 minutes. You can make it longer if you want. You don't have to. But maybe if you're a coffee drinker, I'm a coffee drinker, got mine right here. Maybe it's having the hot water and lemon before your first cup of coffee. So that could be another non-negotiable. Maybe it's you read a devotional every day and do some scripture time, or you write down like an affirmation, or you do a brain dump. So where you're journaling, that could be a non-negotiable that you do every day. And maybe that's just 5 minutes. So whatever it is that you want to do, just list 3 non-negotiables, list them out, write them down. You can put it on a Post-it note, put it on your fridge or on your nightstand or on your bathroom mirror. That way it's going to help remind you of what you need to do the next day. So overwhelm yourself, just pick 3 non-negotiables that you're going to do every day. So once you have those listed, we're going to talk about your reset. Peace is not found, peace is scheduled. Okay. Let's say you start your morning out super strong. You feel focused, you feel grounded, and then life knocks you down. The emails, the kids, the traffic, the stress, the grocery shopping, or you're sitting there and you're starving and you didn't meal prep, or you don't even have things in the fridge or in the pantry that you can make food from. I know that can cause a lot of stress in itself. But now it's noon and you start spiraling. You spiral out of control. It's like your mind's going 1,000 different directions. So, with this reset moment, you're just going to do like a 2 to 3 minute micro practice, and you're going to build that into your day. So, again, this doesn't need to be an hour long thing that you need to do or a huge long morning or evening ritual type thing. It just needs to be little chunks of time here and there. So, you have your morning, how you start your morning, and then your non negotiables, and now the little reset. So, real quick, 2 to 3 minute micro reset, and you're going to build it into your day. So here's some examples. Maybe you step outside, you put your feet onto the ground. It's a great way to connect with nature. Maybe you just close your eyes and you just do some box breathing. Maybe you do 4 inhales, hold for 4 exhale, hold for 4. That's a box breath. Maybe you do that 5 times, or you write down a gratitude sentence in your phone or in your journal or in a notebook or just on a piece of paper. One thing I really like to do is, it's going to sound so weird. I like to lay on the ground up against a wall, so butt to wall, and just put my feet up against the wall. I will listen to music. I will just lay in silence. I make sure that my door is closed so nobody interrupts me, but that's my time. That's something that I do that I feel really good about. Helps calm the nervous system, and it's going to pull your body out of that stress loop. So it's how you stay in alignment without running away. Some days I would really like to run away, but I don't. So by doing that little mini healing, it's like I said, it's going to help you stay in alignment without running away or feeling completely overwhelmed. I want you to start scheduling this. Let's call this peace. I want you to start scheduling your peace like a midday or a morning appointment. Put it in your calendar, block that time off, and make it, if you want to do it every week or every day, just pick that day, pick that time frame, and it can just be as quick as 2 minutes. It can be 5 minutes, be 10 minutes, whatever you want, but put it into your phone like an appointment. That way, more than likely, it's going to happen. So pick your reset moment for tomorrow. Set the alarm. When the alarm goes off, don't push through. Just come back to yourself. And then I want you to lead with gratitude. So gratitude, it's not about being fake positive, because you, sooner or later, if you're faking it, it's gonna come out. People are gonna wise up to the fakeness. So you need to be real. You need to be true to yourself. You need to be authentic. And it's about reconnecting what is already good. So gratitude gets thrown around like a what am I trying to think of? Like a buzzword. Okay. Everybody's talking about gratitude and this and that and blessed. But if you don't really believe it, it's going to feel empty. And it's going to feel empty because you're doing it wrong. So you could say, I'm grateful for coffee, sunshine, and my house. Okay, it's not bad. It's just kind of surface level. Make it real, make it tangible. So make it genuine. So I'm grateful for coffee because it gives me a chance to slow down and enjoy the moment before all the chaos needs me, or before the chaos happens, or the kids wake up, or before I start my day, whatever it is. But be specific. And so once you list out the things that you're grateful for, just list maybe 2 or 3. Ask yourself why. Why am I grateful for that? So I love my morning coffee. I also love my hot water and lemon. Um, and I feel like with coffee, it is that time for me to read my devotional, and it helps with my day, the start to my day. Coffee, the caffeine, it does absolutely nothing for me. Um, I just like how it tastes, and that warm sensation going down my esophagus into my stomach. I like that. So it's good for me because it helps me to pause, and it helps me with the start of my day. So when I actually lived in survival mode for years, and my nervous system was completely trashed because I was living in a state of chaos and stress and overwhelm. And I was like a loose string out into the wind. It was horrible. being grateful or listing out the things that I'm grateful for, like the gratitude journaling or the brain dumping, that's what helped me. That's what helped me um, become more balanced, more grounded, realigned with myself. I am still not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but I'm doing a far better job now than I was doing even like what year, 25, even like 3 years ago. I'm in a much better place now because of the things that I've been doing in the morning to help start my day and doing these brain dumps just to get out the mental clutter out of my head onto paper. And then I can think a lot better. So I want you to list down your things that you're grateful for. And then I want you to list, like, think about why you're grateful for those and then list the reason. So don't just write down, I'm grateful for um, the blue sky and the sunny days. Okay, why are you grateful for that? Write it down, be specific. All right. So we have the gratitude notes. You're adding the why, and that's going to help anchor the moment. It's going to like settle it. So don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. You're doing this to help fill you up, to re-energize you, to give you purpose and kind of a better path every day. So make sure that you're starting your day off on the right foot. Don't get up on the wrong side of the bed. You determine your day. You determine how you're going to show up. So make sure that you're showing up from a place of positivity, a place of balance, and a place of calm. So I hope that you liked this little training that I had for you. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up or a like. I don't remember what YouTube has, but you can always reach out to me on email, hello@courtneyspaeth.com. And make sure to subscribe. If you're on YouTube, make sure you go to my channel. It's just Courtney-Spaeth. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any other videos that are coming up and other future trainings that I have. So I hope you have a really great rest of the day, and we will talk again soon. Bye.